Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Now for today's video, I wanted to talk about the new 1993 DLC that's going to be coming out to Jurassic World Evolution very soon. On the 10th of December, in fact, so it's only just a few weeks away from right now. This new game material is offering up a lot of cool stuff that I think is actually going to get me to start paying more attention to it. And it's already gotten a lot of other people's attention as well, so let's just go ahead and dive into what they have to offer and talk about all of this cool stuff. So in Frontier's recent statement regarding the new DLC, they've given us the following information on the game. Jurassic World Evolution, Return to Jurassic Park, allows you to revisit some of the iconic islands from the film in an all-new, captivating storyline delivered by the original cast. Join Dr. Ian Malcolm, Dr. Alan Grant, and Dr. Ellie Sattler as you return, reclaim, and rebuild the beloved locations of Isla Nublar and Isla Sorna, and open the gates of Jurassic Park to the public for the first time in history. Complete with a whole range of new buildings like the Visitor Center and Aviary, as well as a plethora of classic dinosaur skins including the 93 T-Rex and Velociraptor, this exciting new expansion is sure to bring back fond memories for any Jurassic Park fan, especially with two new highly anticipated dinosaurs coming as well, Compsognathus and Pteranodon. Alongside this hugely exciting content pack is a brand new free update with some features that have been highly requested from the community. We'll be sharing more information about both the free update and Jurassic World Evolution Return to Jurassic Park every week until the launch, so keep an eye out on all of our social channels and buckle up for an awesome few weeks. So this is all really cool information. Now, what isn't mentioned here, but that is also still new, happens to be the addition of vehicular destruction. Now the dinosaurs, both carnivore and herbivore, are going to be able to attack and destroy the vehicles that go into their enclosures. That is awesome, and it's something that should have been implemented into the game from the very beginning, in my opinion. One of the things that always kind of bothered me about Jurassic World Evolution was that there weren't really ever any stakes when you drove into a paddock with a hungry tyrannosaur. Your character should be in mortal danger in situations like that, so kudos on Frontier for updating the game to include this. Now, one of the coolest things about this update, in my opinion, is going to be the implementation of Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and the returning Jeff Goldblum acting out their roles in a new story for the game. Now, this new story that they're describing, which is basically getting Jurassic Park back online and opened up to the public, is really interesting to me because it's kind of the plot of the unreleased animated series from the 90s, Escape from Jurassic Park. That was literally what the plot of that show was going to be, and it included all of those original characters as well. I find that very intriguing, but who knows, that could just be a little coincidence. I don't really know why Alan, Ellie, and especially Malcolm would want to help reopen Jurassic Park, but hey, we'll have to wait and see what they have in store. This is really probably just a commercial for Jurassic World 3, which is what I'm really looking forward to, so yeah, this is probably not to be taken too seriously. I think Isla Sorna's inclusion in this 1993 pack could be really cool, but at the moment I'm kind of holding my breath and waiting to see which Isla Sorna they go with for the game. If it's the Redwoods from The Lost World and they model something like the Worker Village, I'll be really excited, but something tells me it's probably going to share the same aesthetic as the more Nublarian jungles of JP3 because it would be much easier to implement that into the final game. You know, you wouldn't have to create a whole new forest if you just introduced the JP3 setting because it looks so similar to Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. Speaking of JP3, the style of Pteranodon that we're going to be getting is from that movie as well. I would really have liked for them to also include the Lost World style Pteranodon because that's actually one of my favorite designs in the entire franchise, but it looks like they're going for more of the genetic anomaly toothy guys from the third film. By the way, that aviary is going to be super sweet in the game. Say what you will about Jurassic Park 3, but that scene in the movie is one of the best in the entire franchise in my opinion. Along with this new animal, we will also be getting retro versions of some of the original Jurassic Park dinosaurs, specifically the Tyrannosaurus and Velociraptor, although it is important to note that the trike is looking more like the JP1 variant too. Now, the Velociraptors are looking a lot like how they did in the original movie, which is really cool and makes sense since this is going back 25 years in the past to the state of InGen during the 90s. I really like the design and think it's going to be awesome to see implemented into the game. Now, the T-Rex that they're they're showing off here seems to be modeling itself more on the animatronic designs from the first 3 movies, and not really too much on the CGI designs in those films. If you didn't know, there is actually quite a few differences between the practical models and the computer-generated imagery in the original JP trilogy. And it's actually the whole reason why they had to merge the two together for the designs of the Rex in Jurassic World. They don't look the same. I think using this animatronic-ish design for the Rex is cool, although it is very rare to see in the old movies. You only really get to see it like this in JP1 during the main road attack, so I'm going to really be having a fun time looking at how it runs in full motion instead of just standing in place. I'm expecting it to feel like an updated version of the Telltale Rex from 2011, but we're gonna have to wait and see how everything falls into place. And look, believe it or not, the one thing that I'm actually looking forward to the most in this update is actually the compies. I really think putting them in the game is a super cool idea, and it's going to be fun seeing how the visitors get to see them in a fully functioning Jurassic Park, since we've never really seen that in the films. Like, how does someone go out and see some compies in Jurassic Park? Are they behind a sheet of glass inside of a building or something, or are they in a legit electrified paddock? Judging by Dieter Stark's actions in The Lost World, that might be a bit overkill, but I guess like everything else, we're just gonna have to wait and see. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That is everything that is coming out soon for the update to Jurassic World Evolution. They're calling it Return to Jurassic Park, but for those of us who've been with the series deep in the trenches for a while, don't expect any references to the Green Flame or Edgar Prather, although that would be super cool as well. Wow, they'll never do that, but just imagine. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this DLC and what you're looking forward to the most in it. I'm excited to finally get my hands on it, and it's coming soon, guys, just a few weeks away. Now, as always, this video wouldn't be possible without the support of my awesome game wardens, as well as all of my InGen executives. I'd also like to thank all of my park workers and InGen hunters as well. Their continued support has really been a lot of help to me when making this stuff, and I never want them to ever forget it. So a big thank you to each and every one of you for watching this video. If you feel like I deserve it, I'd appreciate the like and hope you'll all consider subscribing if you're interested in seeing me again. I'll see you on the next video, guys, and as always, take it easy.